Welcome back. Episode 3, grind88. Got a guest here. Gonna let him introduce himself a little bit.
Yeah, your boy AC. Well, it's your boy AC. You know, I come from Shreveport, Louisiana.
Got a Shreveport native.
Yeah,
Louisiana.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
From the Cooper Road, you feel me?
Cooper Road. Put a picture down on the screen just so you guys know where that is. Because a lot of people, you know what I'm saying? You may not.
You want to know what's crazy, though? You know what I'm saying? A lot of people down south know about when you hear Shreveport, and I be like, I'm from Shreveport, and they be like, what part? I'm from the Cooper Road. They be like, yeah, they already know. I'm like, you know, that's the only part of Shreveport, either that or the casinos. You feel me?
Yeah, they know about the casinos a lot.
Yeah, and that's one thing I hate about, you know what I'm saying, that people think Shreveport is just straight casinos and shit.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah.
But yeah, I'm bringing this guest on the show today so we can introduce the audience to some new music, to new personality, you know what I'm saying? So like, when it comes to music, like, who's your influences?
As far as influences go, let me see. Big Kevin Gates fan, you know what I'm saying?
What's your favorite Kevin Gates song?
Man, I can't narrow down a favorite. I can give you a couple of them though. You know what I'm saying? I like Great Man.
Okay.
I like he just dropped a song called Therapy Shit 4. You know what I'm saying? That shit go hard.
I don't really listen to Gates that much, honestly. I have listened to him before in the past, but I'm not really a big fan.
I mean, that's totally fine. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna listen to the same person. You know.
I'm not overly huge, but he does make good music.
Yeah, he makes some good music.
So does he influence your sound, or like the way you want to sound musically?
Some of it. You know what I'm saying? Another person would be Nipsey Hussle. You know.
Yeah, he's a smooth dude.
Yeah, he's real smooth. You know what I'm saying? I like the way, you know, he paint pictures on his tracks. You know. And he real deal keeps it real, you know. Yeah, I mean, he gives back to his community, you know. That's something that I wanted to do. You know, a lot of people run away from the fact, or run away from the hood, you know what I'm saying? Right. I'm trying to run away. Well, not run away, but like make the money and come back, you know what I'm saying?
And do right for the community and the people that you grew up with and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because that's what we need, you know what I'm saying?
For sure. Definitely does.
And shit, you know.
So like, you say you look up to Nipsey, right?
Yeah.
So even outside of, you know, Nip does a lot of business deals and stuff like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So like, what have you learned from him in that aspect, if you have seen?
One thing about the business aspect, you know, I'm gonna try to do my own little business or whatever.
Right.
Pretty soon, you know.
You want to share that?
A long clock going off, but yeah, man. I don't want to go too in detail, 'cause you know how people they like to steal ideas. You know, I ain't copyright none of this yet. You know what I'm saying? So
that is true. A lot of people, they like to just drop ideas on the wrong people. You know and then next thing you know,
somebody come up and steal it.
Steal that shit, and then you're like, damn, I thought of Uber. I thought of this shit.
Yeah.
And then
that's how it happened though.
That's how it is. You gotta really act on this shit. Like when you really feel it or whatever, you know.
Yeah, you gotta make sure everything by that paperwork. You know what I'm saying?
For sure, that's a mental jewel right there. You know what I'm saying? Do it right. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you make, if you sign the contract, you know, read what you signing. If you doing anything legally, like paperwork bonded to it, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into.
Yeah, read the bottom line on it. You hear me?
Read everything, like know what kind of paper it's on, everything.
Or you can just pay somebody to do it for you.
Or you could do that.
Serious though, shit. Hey.
Or you could do that. That's definitely a liable option.
Yep.
But so off top of your head, how many songs have you made?
Shit.
Like, that's a rough estimate.
Like 40, 50.
40, 50. How many songs you released?
Like 23.
So
I probably got more than 50. I got a lot of songs.
So let's say you have 50, right?
All right.
So you dropped 23 songs, right?
Yeah.
So were the other songs just not good enough, or were they just not ready for what you wanted at the time?
It wasn't ready. Like, or sometimes I'd be like, you know what? I have an idea for another project, and I'll just take that song and put it on a different project. Like some of the songs that's on, you know, my recent one that I dropped was made like 2 years ago.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but you can never tell the difference. You know what I'm saying? Because of the sound, yeah. That's the crazy shit about it. Now you can make all these songs and you have something to choose from. You feel me? Like I can mess around and drop a. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, my next mixtape is already done.
Yeah, how many songs you got on that?
See, that depends on the situation. You feel me? Because you know you gotta get your beats and you gotta get the legal way and you gotta read the contract because it's contracts and everything. You see what I'm saying?
Terms and conditions.
That's why I say this music shit is not just putting it's not just putting music on the lyrics on the fucking song.
That's only half of the game right there.
Exactly. Then on top of that, a lot of these people ripping beats. You know what I'm saying, from YouTube and not paying for them.
For sure.
And fuck you up like that. You know what I'm
saying? That can definitely fuck you up. You know what I'm saying?
Especially if that bitch go viral.
Yeah, like if you were to like get a beat off YouTube, and you know it does really well.
Yeah.
But you didn't buy the beat, you just got the free download.
That person could sue you and take all your money.
Exactly, all the money you earn.
Yeah.
Is dead. You know?
Yeah.
It's all in a contract. If you don't read it, like even if you don't have like a deal, like a contract or a label deal, you still can get fucked over by some.
Exactly, that's what I'm saying. Then sometimes, like, let's say you mess around and you monetize that shit on YouTube, you feel me? Like, you gonna have to pay that whole check, cause you know, so you stole from them, and then shit, they gotta legally bind their contract. So, unless, you know what I'm saying, sometimes they'll be like, the beat is free. And when they say the beat is free, it's not really free.
It's free for like non-profit.
Yeah, free for non-profit. Yeah, exactly.
I mean, I've purchased beats before offline. Like you have unlimited, like you can use it unlimited amount of times. You can get an unlimited amount of streams. Like some like contracts they have for the beat. You know what I'm saying? It varies for what you can do with it.
Yeah. That's why you gotta make sure you read that shit. Cause I had one beat, man. It was a good song, but like the dude wanted like. My half of the you know what I'm saying?
Oh, the royalties and the money.
Yeah, he wanted like more than half of the royalties. And I'm like, nah, you can't do that. You know, I'm glad I looked at that shit before I dropped it, cause I would have been fucked right now. You hear me? So
definitely would have, man.
Yeah.
So
oh, and by the way, you know what I'm saying? All my music is on all the platforms: Spotify, Apple Music. YouTube, Tidal,
Shazam.
Yeah, it's on Shazam, Deezer.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying, Pandora, all that. You know what I'm saying.
Everything.
And my recent project is called I Am AC. You know what I'm saying. Go check that out. You know, I really worked hard on. Every time I work hard on these. You know what I'm saying. I'm not one of them people that just be going in the studio and just, you know, I actually sit down and
work hard on this shit.
Yeah, like man, my daddy told me the other day, man, he was like, man, if you could just get your music out there, you heard me?
Yeah.
That's all you need.
For sure. Like you just gotta get it in front of the right people.
Yeah, you know? Get it in front of the right people and then boom, that's it. You in there.
Yeah, you know just rinse and repeat. Just keep doing the same thing.
You gotta be very consistent because the moment you stop, it's gonna be over with. You know what I'm saying?
Well, what would you say plays a bigger role? Consistency or like discipline?
Man, that's hand in hand, bro. Yeah, that's hand in hand. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be disciplined to the point of, you know what I'm saying? Okay, this is what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? Right. You have to have that itch. You know, like me personally, if you go and ask anybody around me, anybody in my team, whatever, you know what I'm saying, they'll tell you, man, that nigga, all he do is just want to make music. That's all he do, want to make music.
You're passionate.
Yeah, I'm very passionate about this. You know what I'm saying? Because at first, you know, I had a dream to go to the league. You know, like everybody. Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? And ended up got into a situation where I had to choose between family and football. You see what I'm saying? And I ended up choosing.
Elaborate on that a little bit.
Well, what happened was, you know what I'm saying, I ended up tearing my ACL, you feel me? And so it got to the point to where they had told me, okay, well, you tore your ACL twice, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's a good idea that you could still play this program. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, you know what I'm saying? Fuck that. You know, I'm still gonna play. I still can play. I'm gonna prove them wrong.
Right.
So I ended up going to another college, you feel me? And I played there for a little while. And throughout that time, my mom and my ex, you know what I'm saying, was staying with me. And they like like this hardship mm-hmm. type shit, you know what I'm saying? And I didn't like the fact that I was eating 3 meals a day while they were starving and barely making ends meet. So I'm like, shit, I can come home and help out. And so, shit, I just gave it up. I put my cleats, I hung the cleats up, you feel me? And shit, I don't even regret that, you know? That's one thing I tell people to live by, you know what I'm saying? Don't have no regrets at the end of your life.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Just only lessons. Mm-hmm. Cause you learn from everything.
So essentially, you said you just sacrificed.
Mm-hmm. You just gave up. Just, you know what I'm saying? That was the hardest shit ever, bro. When I say shit, I cried like a lot of nights, for, cause you've been doing it for so long. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you've been dreaming about it.
Yeah, and then shit. My uncle. One thing my uncle told me, shit. My uncle Sleazy told me, man, shit. Your plan, you always have a plan A and a plan B, but make sure your plan B is better than your plan A.
Why
you feel me? Because if you like in my case, you feel me? My plan B was music. You know what I'm saying? I've always been good at music, but I never took it like serious. You feel me? I just, you know, was just like, yeah, music, whatever. Right. You know what I'm saying? Plan A was football. Like, yeah, I'm going to the league type shit.
No doubt about it.
Yeah, but then plan A fell through. So now, boom, I got plan B. You know what I'm saying? And I really prayed on this decision, you know what I'm saying? And I feel like God is really putting me in like good positions for everything, you know what I'm saying? Because at first, but see, that's a sign. Whatever.
Okay.
We can't get into that, you feel me? But yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, man. And what we was talking about?
You was talking about how you prayed about it.
Yeah, man. Just prayed on the decision to really just leave, you know. And I feel like it was the right thing to do. And you know, shit, here we are today, you know.
Here we are today, man. So God is definitely first when it comes to everything.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's good to hear.
That's one thing, man. Get close with God. I'm telling you, bro. He ain't gonna steer you wrong, and he ain't gonna take you somewhere that you can't, like, you know what I'm saying, come back from type shit. Yeah.
Not gonna put you through nothing you can't handle, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Oh, and another thing too, man. Your faith is not measured by your attendance at church, you know. Okay. And that's another thing, man. I understand this. I go to church, you know what I'm saying, sometimes, but at the same time, it's like, I really feel like the people in that church are more evil than the people outside, you know what I mean? Like they judge you more than
judgmental.
Yeah.
I feel that, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not bashing the church, and I'm not, you know what I'm saying anything against anybody. Like, you know, you believe in what you believe in, you feel me? But at the same time, like, I don't know. Let's change subject. Because I don't want. Cause this is the thing. I don't want people calling me, man. What you just said, boy? I ain't. Man, I'm like, look, man. I was just saying some shit on that.
Nah, man. Speak your mind, man. Speak your mind, man. You feel free to let go, man. Whatever.
Yeah, but it's just you can't talk about everything. You know what I'm saying? Cause some shit you just gotta talk about in private.
You can talk about everything, bro. Like, it's open platform. You know what I'm saying? Somebody could bash what we say. We may come at something wrong.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We do come at something wrong. I ask that if you're in the comment section, you know, like, just come at us, you know, with an open mind, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I like open-minded people. I don't too much like closed-minded people. People that, what they call them? C word. Conservatives. Conservatives, yeah, them kind of people. You feel me? They so stuck on the old ways type thing. Yeah.
Bro, you had me stuck. I was like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about right now.
Yeah.
But yeah,
politics, man.
You stuck on how the things were.
Yeah.
Like always.
Yeah.
How they've been.
And don't like change. People that don't like change.
Okay, that makes more sense.
Yeah.
People that just
you know, some people are afraid of change, man. Some people just are afraid of what they don't know. You know,
this fear of unknown.
Yeah, fear of the unknown. And I'm telling you, like, dude, it's okay to embrace that kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? Because at the end of the day, you know, I feel like change. Okay, damn, I don't want to. That's the thing. I don't want to keep going crazy. If you feel me, but there are two constants in life. You know what I'm saying? That's always gonna happen, no matter what. You don't have to. You know what I'm saying? You can't do shit about it.
Okay, teach me up.
Two things that's always gonna happen is change, and death.
Death. Okay. Why those two things?
We all. This is the thing. We're all gonna die. You know what I'm saying? Now with change, you always gonna have to adapt to your surroundings. You feel me? And that's one thing about me. I adapt to my surroundings, whether it's, you know what I'm saying, whether I'm in on the Cooper Road or whether I'm in fucking Bel Air or some shit. You know what I'm saying? I always adapt to your surroundings. It's always gonna be changed no matter what. People gonna die around you. People gonna change on you. People gonna, you know what I'm saying? Some people gonna stab you in the back. Or you might fuck around and find your love life tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
That's always gonna fucking happen in life. You feel me?
Change.
Okay.
Now speak on death.
I mean, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Everybody dies. Everybody. I mean, we all gonna die one day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that in that sense, like, why be afraid to die if you know you're gonna die anyway?
Why be afraid to die? Why be afraid of change?
Exactly.
Just live life.
Just live life, bro.
Just live life.
That's
the connection.
You know, I actually forgot we was in the fucking interview.
Nah, that's why I want to make it, man. I want to make it real comfortable.
Cause we talking,
real comfortable. The camera's not even there right now.
Yeah. So I forgot all about that.